is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is
what up?
Sunday, January 30th, and you are tuning into Item 9 Gaming Weekly, the show where we break down all the latest gaming news of the week live right here in Gabe's basement. Yeah.
Tell you what.
Sunday's #1 late night gaming talk show.
Only one of his kind.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm your host, Gabe Lashley. Join with me, as always, Joey Mastinsek. He's back in the studio.
He's back once again.
We're back.
He was gone,
Hey, friends.
but he's here now. And, of course, Graham Jordan, Carter Ridge.
What's up?
And you can kind of see him, but Django's in the studio today as well. Django is in the driver's seat. Django in the driver's seat. Yeah, but it's good to be back here. We got a good show tonight. We're going to be breaking down some of the cool news of the week. We're talking lots of Star Wars. We're talking some Crysis. We're talking, about what we've been playing, and it's going to be a good time. So, of course, guys, before we like to kick off the show with the news stuff, we got to go around and talk about what we've been playing for the week. I know Carter's really excited to talk about what he's been playing in the week. But it's not his freaking turn yet. So
We can do reverse order today.
Nah,
you want to go first, kid?
that would be me.
Can't break that.
Joseph, let the people know. What have you been playing, my friend?
Well, I've been absolutely ripping God of War.
God
PC.
of War.
It looks great. Ultra wide support off the hop. HDR. The game.
You gotta let the people know.
It's so good.
You gotta let the people know. Is it your first time, or
It's
have
my
you experienced
first God of
War?
War ever. And
Really?
yeah,
Being a
it was
PC
on
man.
being a PC man. Yeah,
God of War PC.
yeah. It's really good. Like no crashes. Like runs really smooth.
How you like taking on the Valkyries, buddy?
Oh,
He hasn't gotten that far.
I've gotten 2 of them already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're difficult. It was like literally just like sitting there like deflecting things for like I was totally under level.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have done it, but
Toughed it out. Got good.
yeah, it took me like a half hour. Like too many hours of Dark Souls like wouldn't let me say
I'm
no
dead.
to that. So,
They pre-prepped you. You're like, yeah, this is whatever.
but yeah, no. As an RPG, I'm like pleasantly surprised. Like it's been a long time since I played like a Sony game, and like. I was welcomed back. You know what I mean? It was like a classic RPG and like
Once you're in your family.
That-
It's like Olive Garden.
the world building too. But enough about me. Graham, what have you been playing?
Oh, me? I've been really enjoying that Games Pass. I won't lie. I finally.
Oh, really?
Yep. You weren't here for
Microsoft
last
Game
episode.
Pass.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've become, a man of two minds. Gaming whole, and it's been really fun. I've been playing Army of Two.
Sorry, Greg. Graham's mic was muted.
What's
but-
it muted again? Are you fucking serious?
I pushed it back up.
Let's go.
We're back.
Fuck. Really?
We're back.
Because I pushed up 1, 2, and 3 because I normally push up the 3 because I use my 3 fingers here. Having forgot that there was a 4th mic, so I didn't use 4 fingers.
Consistent. Being ignored. I'm hurt. Whatever. Back to the games.
Games Pass,
What
yes.
have you been playing?
Games Pass. I've just been going
Microsoft
back to
Games
my
Pass.
360 nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like I've been playing Gears of War. I said I've been playing fucking Army of Two, running that crazy game. Would not fly nowadays, to be honest. Freaking.
We got an army of a bitch right here.
Yo, fam. After I got the Games Pass, I won't lie. The flips have been flopped. And it's been a good time ever since.
Army of Two, huh?
Yeah, Army of Two, fucking
that game
Gears of
co-op?
War 4. Yo, of course it's
split screen
co-op.
and
It's literally the
multiplayer.
point of the entire game.
Yeah.
You down? Call
It's the
them
point
up.
of the whole game you've been playing single player.
Let's go, bro. Yeah, anytime. Freaking, besides that, ran some Gears 4. Fuck, what else? Just been skimming around the Games Pass. That's all I've been doing, bro. Like, having a good time, checking out these games. But I've been feeling a little.
You didn't hop into Fallout? I thought you just said New Vegas. I was waiting for that.
I already have
You
it
haven't
on my.
played
I already have a far enough Fallout 3 campaign I have to go back to on my PS5. So
Yeah, but you're a
if I
New
wanna play
Vegas
Fallout,
guy.
We can do both. I don't want to take on one and then just leave the other. I can't be crisscrossing like that. Pal.
Yeah.
PlayStation now has New Vegas as well too. So like I'd have it twice times. What's the point, right? You know what I mean? Keep it all in one system. But Carter, what have you been playing?
Whoa.
Oh,
You can't just skip my man Django here.
my man, Jago. What have you been playing?
He's been playing ball.
He went to the bar. He's played a lot of fetch.
Informative.
But he's a simple guy and
Rustic, yeah?
yeah, simple,
Rustic. Simple.
delicious.
Man, a few words.
Yeah.
Many sniffs though.
Yeah.
Many licks.
Yeah.
But I know Carter's been
Carter, tell us.
dying to tell us.
What you been playing?
Well, I just
Just-
hopped over to the side of the Switchimals.
He's a Nintendo now.
Switch man.
Wow.
He's
It's
a
actually
Nintendo.
Switcher
the
man.
preferred pronoun is Nintendo.
I'm dead. Nintendo.
He's a Nintendo.
I was a Nintendo, but now I'm a Switcher man.
You switched up Nintendo.
Switch.
My dog.
But I got the Switch because I had to get the Arceus. You know, I was debating it for the Pearl and that, but I'm like, mans don't need it. But Arceus, I was like, I gotta try it. I was kind of on the fence at first. The graphics aren't perfect, but like gameplay wise, I'm hooked. Like at
Okay.
first, I was kind of slow. It's a bit of a long. It's like a 3-4 hour intro, but as soon as you get through the intro,
Relax your tail.
it's a great open world. It's so sick, like crawling around, catching the mods, or just like being able to just like hop on like a whip, just a horse or like a fish, and just like run across the water or the land. It's just sick. It's crazy. It's a whole other level.
Like how well they're still like making games like still presentable. Like with the Switch is like quickly becoming like outdated in hardware. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it
The fact
is.
that,
It
like,
is.
The graphics can still be like pretty good. It's like especially in like other titles.
Nintendo
Yeah.
gets away with a lot,
They do get a lot.
but I think they can get away with something like this because
It's
watching
not
over the
perfect,
shoulder,
but
watching over the
gameplay
shoulder,
wise, like
it
not
looked
graphics.
fun.
It's not all about graphics.
No,
Gabe's
yeah,
the graphics guy, but
graphics man.
but I'm not like too big on graphics, but like like otherwise
make
when
TVs
you're like
the
playing it
brag
on
about
your
graphics.
Switch, like solo, not on the screen, it's hard to see like mans that are far away, and then like
Do you mean
gotta,
mans or mons?
Mons. It's hard to see mons that are far away, so you gotta like hop off your reindeer and then catch them, but sometimes you spook them, because you got to be stealth.
See
Or
any
else, if not,
drop-ins?
you have to get in a fight. Because if you're not stealth, then you have to like get in a battle with them and then get their health low and then try and catch them. But if you're stealth, you can like hit them with the. I don't even want to say it's kind of back shots. A back strike, bro. With the back strike.
So you're out here giving these Pokemons back shots.
Yo.
Hey, I don't judge, man. To each their own.
So your core gameplay
man.
is featured around backshots.
So you come out of the brush and you give these Pokemon back shots.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Do you give all of them backshots or just the first guy?
So like
see
Ghost of Tsushima.
So
that's
basically,
steps.
you see a defenseless
animal Pokemon.
Pokemon in the
You
wild.
hide in the bush, and then you just with the back shot.
Give him back
Oh
shots.
my god!
Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And damn it, it's time that we find out.
You gotta call somebody.
Yeah, because I don't know what they.
It's what my mom said. Don't play no Pokemon. It's of the devil.
Yeah, but Graham, you were allowed to play Digimon. That's right.
Because I told them it's digital. It's digital. So therefore it's robotic, which means it has no soul, which means you're allowed to play it. That's how us Christian kids have to sell the Digimon because we couldn't get the Pokemon. Trust. Some real 2000s Christianity preview getting right here now. Like, Pokemon's of the devil. Facts. All them evolutions is wrong. It's wrong. Oh, I'm dying laughing right now. I'm dead.
Yeah.
We need this is why we need the tissues over here, Joey.
That's why we need the tissues.
Oh man, y'all are crazy. Yeah.
So what have you been playing, Gabe?
Yeah, Gabe.
Well, I re-downloaded Horizon
Oh yeah.
Zero Dawn, and I've been playing that on my PS5. I'm going through that again, getting back into the game, relearning the mechanics, and it's pretty decent. I mean,
Gabe used to trample on it before. So what do you think? of
Pretty
that?
high pitched decent.
No. I'm not.
Into that a little bit.
I'm not.
Decent.
I'm not there for the story, but I am there for that crazy Decima engine they're using over at Gorilla. There's a lot. I forgot how much depth there is to the gameplay mechanics. Like,
How you liking the
there's-
weak points? Isn't it like you have to hit weak points? or
Yeah,
something?
but they do give you kind of like a dead eye where you can slow down and stuff like that. And there's a crazy huge skill tree that I forgot that. Well, it's not really skill. Well, I guess yeah, it is a skill tree. There's perks and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of different gear and stuff as well. There's a pretty big gear system, like with rare, common, uncommon kind of
Like
armor.
weapons, armor.
Weapons too. I think.
Oh, man,
yeah.
by ignoring the story, it's like basically playing The Last of Us and only liking the gameplay.
But that's the thing. The gameplay here is pretty good. I like crafting the different
Both games are
arrows.
amazing.
I do like once you start seeing more and more of the different, like there's a lot of enemy variety in this game. Like there's a lot, like and that too in itself is kind of really cool that they had like a production and design team kind
There's
of
stealth mechanics in it?
Yeah, there's lots of stealth mechanics.
It's hunting, man.
Yeah.
Like, half of it you're hunting.
Yeah,
birds.
but I do like how like a whole production and like design team sat down and really created like some really unique designs for like the enemy types. Again, not too big with the robots,
Yeah,
animals,
What
but
about Alo's story though? Like how far have you gotten? Because you've gotten a lot farther than I have.
I'm pretty far into the story, but again, like I'm not there for the story. Like I'm just it's fine. I know what's happening, but I'm not really paying attention. I like Aloy. She's a good character. Good character. I think that what they're doing there with the whole world building too is kind of cool. But the main kind of story, it's just not interesting me, and it just comes from that whole like disconnect from like the robot kind of stuff. You know, it's just I don't know.
The same way.
That's really how I feel, and
I feel you.
yeah, it's kind of got the real heads up display where everything's kind of like outlined in some sort of like computer neon like glow. And that kind of too pulls me out of the game sometimes. It's a very helpful tool that they've implemented into the game's mechanics for sure. But yeah, sometimes it feels like he's not going to come up there, man.
Yeah, bro. He's going to cross that and fuck up those wires, and then like we're all going to be done.
Yeah.
Even Django knew. He went around. He's like, how are you wild?
You guys seen that doing that, man?
Yeah.
He was debating. He was like, "What do
It's
I
like,
do?
I'm going to get in trouble for this.
Come here, Django."
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm really excited because Horizon Forbidden West, like, it's very noticeable, like the gap of the graphics, how it's evolved for sure. Horizon Forbidden West looks incredible.
Yeah, no, it does.
I know some people have already started to get their review codes out and are playing that right now.
Still haven't sent it out. I'm not.
Yeah,
people-
I'm not.
don't forget,
Fingers
don't
crossed.
forget.
It's very
Let's go.
close possibility. Yeah, I don't want to promise anything, but there's been talks. There's been talks. There's been talks in the Twitter sphere
Of a merger.
of a merger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Merger.
So I'm really looking forward to hopping into the sequel. I'm gonna try my hardest this week to sort of finish the first game. After I watch some HBO tonight, maybe I'll hop into Horizon Zero Dawn, before bed. But other than that, that's really all I've been playing. But yeah, again, touching on those gameplay mechanics, there's a lot of crafting and stuff you can do. A lot of gear, a lot of resource management as well. It's a meaty game. There's a lot to do. A lot of side activities and stuff like that.
Stop looking at my feet.
But yeah, I've gotten through a decent part of the story now, and I really want to finish it before the sequel comes out because it's looking pretty good. Joey,
Just mentally
have you
catch
thought about playing Horizon on PC? I know it's on
A
PC
little
now.
bit.
Yeah,
I've always I'm not sure if it's on Game Pass or not.
it's not on Games Pass because it is
It's
PlayStation.
Sony
Sony
PlayStation.
exclusive. That was a little bit crazy.
But it is on PC.
Yep. It's not part of the Games Pass.
Not part of the Games
Not
Pass.
part of the PC Games Pass.
No, that is
Jacob, stop
Bit of a
licking
fuck.
me.
that is incorrect. Joseph.
Incorrect. Yes.
Yes.
No points.
I've been considering it, but I think what you were saying about the story
You're
kind of is what's like drawing me away from the game.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see like the new one. They've always been like graphically really impressive. I think, especially
So good.
I'm just like not really into the whole like
Yeah.
robot animal thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
facts. I wish it was just dinosaurs instead of robot dinosaurs.
I'm sure it's
That's
good
Turok with
That's
extra
Turok
steps.
or Ark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we both didn't like those.
I didn't like Ark Survival Evolved.
Robots.
much.
with
dinosaurs
what
are
a
done.
gameplay it is, it would have been better with dinosaurs. Better than Ark and RC or whatever.
But
the hell.
they all are basically dinosaurs. Like, every time it's basically dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a
everything's
mecha
prehistoric.
guy.
I'll say
let's
this.
get-
I'll,
let's hop into
no,
this.
I'll say this. It's too much metal. Too
Yeah.
much metal for me.
Facts.
That's it. Too much.
Well, this is the land of futures past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's still in the future, but it's still the past, you know,
Yeah.
because they've been technologically flung back in time. But it's after the rise of, like, machines and such. So, you know, there's tech to spare.
Graham is a rambling man.
Yeah.
But finally, moving on
You know what I
into
was doing
the
there, Jay?
news.
Attack on Titan intro.
Can I finish?
I know Joey was watching that new season of Attack on Titan.
Hi, I'm a Jamie.
Yeah, I am.
Coming for you.
I skipped the intro.
That's how the sister. That's for the
I'm not
sister
in the middle,
podcast.
but-
That's for the sister anime podcast.
You guys start that up, man.
We can diversify. Yeah, but breaking on into the news part of the show.
The first part.
Yeah, we are going to be talking about EA because they have announced the extension of its partnership with Lucasfilm Games on Tuesday.
Get your head in the game.
Following the official announcement of a sequel for Jedi Fallen Order 2 plus 2 more titles. We're getting a new Star Wars first-person shooter game, and it's being helmed by LucasArts veteran and Medal of Honor co-creator Peter Hirschman, who previously worked on the original Battlefront games, The Force Unleashed, and he recently worked on the 2020 Medal of Honor VR title, which is pretty good.
All bangers.
Did you play the VR title?
I played The Force Unleashed, both of them motherfuckers,
Yeah.
for sure. Original Battlefront, fire. In the good way.
Yeah, it was a good game.
The video.
Battlefront 2 was crazy.
Bro, the new
I love
VR
Battlefront.
I think I might buy it on Xbox because it's pretty cheap right
If
now.
mans are down to run that, it is possible.
Yeah.
You know? And then, like, the new VR title looks sick. I swear we talked about that, like, quite a few shows ago. But it
Hey,
was
Django,
brought
no
up.
biting.
Hey, Django, no
You
biting.
can be on the show, but you have to be respectful. This is a respectful work environment.
You don't bite guests.
Yeah.
Violence.
Big
No
facts.
violence.
But, like, yeah, yo, this is good stock for a good first-person shooter Star Wars game. All right?
I'd love to
Battlefront
see
3,
it,
probably
yeah.
not. I don't think it's
Battlefront
Battlefront
2
3.
was like the game that I finally built it to was really, really great. Albeit like a rocky launch.
Yeah.
But I really
We're talking about
the original, bro.
Battlefront,
Oh, damn.
like from Pandemic.
Xbox.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I never
Like,
played that.
You're talking about like a new first-person shooter, like the last Battlefront, the last Star Wars
Yeah.
first-person shooter.
different
I played
thing.
was like Battle. I'm talking
It was
about the new
Battlefront
one,
2.
but-
Yeah,
You're talking about the new
We're talking about the
one?
old
I'm
one.
trying
We're
to-
talking about the old one,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I feel you. Continue.
It'd be nice to see a new like Battlefront or a new Star Wars FPS. That's like maybe a little different.
Clone
than the-
Commandos, perhaps?
Yeah.
Like we had before
Speaking
Republic
of-
Commando, you know, big vibe with that. What about some with the new generation of Star Wars? Would you be down for like a First Order sort of flex?
Or what about even a Bad Batch? What you think about that?
Ooh,
Bad
my
Batch.
bench.
That could be
That's a
crazy.
one.
And then we also know that Respawn's third Star Wars project is going to be a strategy game.
That's a big deal.
Developed through a production collaboration with Bit Reactor, which is a new studio formed by veterans of XCOM and Civilization Studios. So that's going to be pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, the guys from Firaxis, like that's we're looking for a good game.
Yeah.
I think for Star Wars,
so?
like a good Star Wars RTS.
When I first got into torrenting from the Forster fam, they showed me they had the Galactic.
program.
Sorry, every program again. The Galactic one, the RTS, the first one before Empire at War came out. They showed me how to torrent that shit, bro. And like, it's fucking sick, bro. That was.
So you're scumbags, but you
Yeah,
say.
you know what, bro? At the end of the day, you gotta get the content. I want the content. Mind you. But no, RTS's Star Wars universe is something that we need to see more of, for sure. It is definitely something I want. It can be done on console nowadays. For sure. If Halo Wars, then Halo Wars 2, Halo Wars created a sequel.
I'm a Gears Tactics guy.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm a stick of truth kind of guy. That's only RTS for me.
That's not an
That's
RTS.
RTS, isn't it?
Fucking-
That's a turn base.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that's the closest I'll get.
That's like, it's an RPG, not even RTS.
Too big for the joke.
It's tower defense of RTS.
That was the other South Park game.
Blue tower defense.
I'm laughing at Django because he's not getting that.
Yeah, Jaco's not moving at all.
He's locked in and he's ready for the podcast. The whole shebang.
100p, we need more.
He's yawning, so he's ready to sleep.
We need more RTS games, especially
Yeah.
more Star Wars RTS games.
Yeah. And then
Great stories.
it's also here stated here that Respawn co-founder Vince Zampella is charged with overseeing the 3 projects, and he said this about the opportunity: "We are huge fans of Star Wars here at Respawn, and we are thrilled to work with Lucasfilm Games on new titles that we have wanted to make for years. If you want to make great Star Wars games, you should come join us on our journey." That's pretty neat, but it's like, damn, son, they're actively looking for. That's how bad it is right now in the industry.
Yeah.
You got to pretty much make an open ad, say we need people to help work on our Star Wars games. But also, this means we're not getting Titanfall 3. R.I.P. guys. R.I.P. to Titanfall.
We don't need it.
I didn't play Titanfall 2 fully
You guys
yet.
never played Titanfall?
Exactly.
I've fully
It was
Exactly. I didn't
good.
need to. I didn't need to.
I fully
The
played Titanfall
Smart
2
Pistol
yet.
was sick. And you can
I got in
also...
other games.
Also, if you live in Canada, for some reason, if you hit up the Dollarama, they have incredible amounts of copies of fucking Titanfall 2 for some reason. So you can pick up the game there. They have like literally
Dollarama for how
just
much?
stacks of them.
For how
Take
much?
that.
I don't know.
Go to GameStop. Trade those in for in-store credit. Get yourself a free game. Boom.
You could do that.
Boom.
Could do
Guarantee you make money.
Yeah.
Guarantee you make money on that.
NFT.
Yeah.
Spencer knew back in the day, bro.
Speaking of that.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. This is coming to us after the deal was going to be ending in 2023 after their 10-year licensing deal. How do you guys feel about that? Because me and Graham were looking at the list the other day of Star Wars EA titles that
Pretty weak.
that came out. Yeah, some mobile stuff here. Not that many. Jedi Fallen Order, Battlefront 1 and 2, Star Wars Squadrons.
Jedi Fallen Order was their
forget.
biggest single player
Yeah,
game they had, and how long they have it for. You know, like
I do think they squandered that IP. They squandered that IP quite
sure.
heavily.
Yeah,
Like,
It is EA.
that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. Like, it's kind of, I'm excited to see a new like Star Wars FPS that isn't like from EA. You know what I mean? Like a new take on the franchise. Isn't kind of like
Well,
Busted with
Respawn's
it.
still EA, isn't it?
Yeah.
no,
still
but like
EA.
it's even then.
it's still gonna be like a little more like of a different formula. Like then like kind of like plastered with like the Battlefield like formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they created the Titanfall 2 single player campaign, which is actually a decent ass campaign, a good story and everything
Yeah.
too as well. Like, you know, something like that. Someone like that. Oh my god, Django. Something like that. With the Star Wars IP, you can get something that's pretty good out of that. You know, so definitely I'm excited for anything coming out that's Star Wars related, let alone another Jedi Fallen Order, which is going to be good. I really want to see them really go into more of the action side. Get rid of any of those Dark Souls bones that they had beforehand, and just really like make it a fun sort of Uncharted-esque 1313 game we wanted to get, you know?
Yeah. I think that EA still has some time to redeem themselves. Because as much as I wanted more Star Wars games to come out, I can only imagine what they have to deal with going through like the Lucasfilm Story Group and as in what they can actually make like out of a game. They're like, there's only so much stuff they can borrow from it. I don't think they're able to just create new characters and stuff without running it through, you know, Disney and Lucasfilm and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I'm glad we're getting a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order because I really want to see where the story of Cal Kestis and all that stuff is going to go and how that's going to tie into the bigger thing. Also, oh shit, you guys didn't watch that episode of The Mandalorian.
I know.
I think BD1
inside
shows
of-
up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen the thumbnails.
No way.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. But also, we also got to see some previously leaked footage of Star Wars 1313. The game was announced at E3 in 2012, and it was kind of like the big thing of E3 that year. It was most talked about game, and we know that it was canceled after Disney bought Lucas Arts, and that was really too bad. We never got to much of that besides the that gameplay trailer that they showed. But now we have got some new footage here from the long canceled game, which is pretty cool because it literally came out the day after the newest episode of The Mandalorian aired, which is really cool because it kind of really built off that.
They even used that in they used some of the concept art, Boba Fett and the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
From 1313. That's a little trivia there for y'all
really
out there. Yeah, for real. And like just watching the gameplay that you guys, well, they can't see right now. Just imagine a really well put together cinematic scene from almost an Uncharted sort of game, where you're going through an environment, like you're going through this sort of part of Coruscant where it's like the lower quarters where there's shops along the side, like a marketplace, a bazaar you're going through. Pretty crazy shit goes on throughout here. There's a chase scene.
Okay.
A lot going on. Like it's like a very action-packed scenario.
Action packed, you said?
Oh hell yeah!
Wait for this to load.
It looks like
Yeah, a lot better. Yeah,
Guys did a lot better.
A lot better. Let's make sure that IPs are ranked properly.
It's like dynamic moving environments. There's like a chase scene, something like that, where he's chasing a guy through like a container of like
It reminded me
alien meat.
Yeah, and that was actually something. Wasn't that in episode 5? Was that in episode 5
Episode
of Book of Boba Fett? Was there a chase?
of Mando.
And
This is not rendered
it's
yet.
like ended like
Guys said, come on, what is this?
this is what could have been. This is what could have been. You know what I mean? That's why it's not fully textured and all done. But like this is like a proper AAA chase scene that you
This shit
see
would-
in a
this shit
game.
would
You know what I'm
load.
saying? Like you're Boba Fett. Hey, why you breaking my bones?
What is this, eh?
Come on.
Yeah. But no, like definitely a lot of potential was put into 1313, and I think it's something that was really, you know, that we lost a good one here, boys. You know,
Really?
it wasn't even supposed to be about Boba Fett, but then it was made about Boba Fett, right, Gabe?
What's up?
It's saying it was supposed to be another character. They wanted to be that, but then George Lucas was like, you know what? This is a great game. Let's make it about Boba Fett, actually. And then the intro, you play as a random person, then you die, and then you play as Boba Fett through the rest of the game.
Yeah, and that was coming to us from Blood, Sweat, and Pixels from Jason Schreier. So if you haven't, oh my goodness, if you haven't
blow
read
that
that
door.
book, you definitely should.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Because it's really insightful as to the development process and kind of what happened. If you want to find out what happened to the development of 1313, it's got a pretty detailed look, and I mean it really is a shame because this was one of the games I have always dreamt of playing. I wish I could even get my hands on this demo.
Facts.
Like 1313 is it's the one that got away from us.
It is.
Truly is. It's really bad. It really is sad that we will never actually get to play that though. But moving on from that, guys, the Steam Deck has officially confirmed its launch.
Jeez. I know you've been looking forward to that, man.
Yeah, the Steam
You got
Deck's
the
coming
pre-order
out.
in, don't you?
Got the pre-order. I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
You can cancel?
Well, there's
No,
amount of
because
time
there's
he
the
has.
first batch of pre-orders came out like a while ago. So like this
That already shipped?
yeah, like some people have it for February and some people might come in like the second quarter of the year. So
Q2.
Yeah,
one might
Q2.
say.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Insightful.
the company will distribute the first batch of orders that were able to be secured by reservation holders shortly after 10 a.m., 1 p.m.
It's for
On
Pacific time, I believe.
February 25th. And they'll be given 72 hours from the time that they got their receipt of their order to purchase the Steam Deck, or their reservation will be passed on to the next person waiting. And yeah, that's going to be good. So it launches on the 25th, and then they're going to start shipping out on the 28th, and that's going to be pretty cool because it's looking like a really cool handheld little PC there. The prices start at $399, $529, $649, and then we know the middle console is going to have 256 gigabytes, and that's going to be on an NVMe SSD, and the higher price model is going to have 412 gigabytes.
Which one did you pre-order?
Just the 256 gigabytes, because I don't think I'm going to need a lot of space, because I don't have a lot of games on Steam anyways, you know?
Yeah, because like it can take
I just
a
got
lot
The
of
Witcher
AAA
3.
games. Yeah, but like what certain games can you not play on there though, right? Like
It runs a lot of games.
Runs a lot.
Most games have
It-
controller support, so
yeah.
like
that's
it's-
true. That's true. Maybe it's just
It
your
runs
RTSs.
a lot of stuff.
Can't play your RTS.
You can do like
I wouldn't
emulators
imagine,
and
like,
shit
it would
too,
be
can't you?
difficult to,
You can do like emulators.
have most games.
Probably.
On it, you know?
Damn. It sounds.
I think it
hella
runs a
handy.
form of Linux on it. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty good. What are you thinking, Joey, as a PC guy?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I remember the NVIDIA Shield, like back in the day. That was kind of
man.
a flop.
We got Wes saying you can do emulators.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
Let's go.
And it is a form of Linux. You were right, Gabe.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Got Wes on the confirmation.
Thank you,
in the
Wes.
chat.
Thank you, Wes.
Thanks, Wes.
Yes, points.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. I don't want this to be a flop at all, because like if this is like a success, then like this could open the door for like more like PC handhelds and like different things in the future.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's like that first stepping stone into like more.
How hot is this son bitch gonna get?
That's what I'm interested in.
What, when
Yeah.
you're playing
That's,
it?
like
Of course.
packing some heat in there.
It's heat.
Like, is it gonna sound like one of those laptops, like
Yo,
all
facts.
the time, or like?
Like, is it gonna sound like a drone?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a PS4?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
see what it's like.
You know how we saw that trailer for the PS4 Pro version of Horizon Forbidden West?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't actually include the sound you're going to be hearing from your PlayStation 4 when it's running, which is the equivalent of a Boeing 747.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't think that video was completely accurate.
You can buy their
Yeah.
wireless headphones to have that.
That's true.
Yeah, soundproof headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So then just everyone around you has to suffer, not you.
Yeah, exactly.
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 The gaming in comfort.
Yeah, but I think that the Steam Deck is pretty cool, and I definitely can see myself using that when I'm just one floor above us in the main room and not near my PC.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could be.
You
cool.
want all the comforts of your PC without having to sit down in the chair.
Exactly. I'm so limited
Yeah.
by the size of the PC tower.
It's a
guys.
task to
Easy
come
Wes.
downstairs and be like, you know what? I have to sit in this chair, use both arms, play a game. This is not playing for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I hope I can get it. I can get in on that first batch of pre-orders. I'll be excited for that.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
But then Crysis 4, guys,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see run on the.
on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Huh? You think it can handle?
Not possible.
I want to see how hot it gets then.
Graham,
Look like
I know you played the
freaking-
Crysis games.
I played
What's
Crysis.
happening? What's going on here?
In times of yore, when I was a PC gamer myself, back when that was basically the only console I could afford, I played some Crysis, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Crysis 4, though, is expecting to push a lot of the hardware norms that we even have today. You know, always pushing the build that. They released a little trailer, a little teaser trailer. Didn't show a lot, but just let us know that it's here. It was actually first leaked before, and then it was officially put out. It was leaked by what was it? Crytek China. It was an accidental leak on their part, but then they released the trailer, and people are like, "All right, let's go."
I see.
Who's ready for another Crysis? Because like the remasters are out, and they're available to play. They're on Games Pass. They're on PlayStation now. And who's really been back into Crysis though?
I don't know, man. I remember back in it was like grade 12.
I think I played Crysis 2.
It's
I
insane.
played Crysis 3.
I played Crysis.
Yeah, I dabbled
the
Crysis
octopus
3 for
enemies?
free.
I played
but-
I played Crysis 2 in grade 8 a little bit. Just and I'm talking just the demos of these games.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, facts. I had a
was-
free trial.
I was strapped for cash. I was not.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't justify buying Crysis. I don't have the money. But But yeah, I remember back in the day though, it was thing like if your PC could run fucking Crysis,
can't it
bro?
run Crysis?
Yeah,
Like, that's
can it run
insane.
Crysis,
You're top
yeah.
of the line.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, I think like actually it's like a story. The three of them are really good.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy them, especially like I remember all of us were playing Crysis 3 online for like a month when it first came out. Yeah, you can go invisible and there was like hunter mode.
When they had the
and
bow,
everything.
when they had the bow,
Yeah, it was
oh,
crazy. It was so much
Sick.
fun.
feeling like a real Sylvester Stallone and
Jeez.
I'm
Rambo.
hoping they have some like fun and unique gameplay, like with the suit and everything like that.
Yeah,
in
facts.
Crysis 4 as well.
But they're always pushing the limits though, and this Crytek engine is
exactly.
used for
I-
other things as well too. So like, when I get my Rise Son of Rome 2 sequel,
Yeah, I was
you know
gonna
what
say, what has Crytek? What was the last game that they used the engine for?
I don't know, man.
Oh man, I don't
Use it
know.
for a few things.
Yeah,
It's worth a Google.
I guess so.
Give it a Google.
maybe later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Crysis could be Crysis 4 could be looking pretty crazy
could
on
be a
these
hit.
I think it looks pretty crazy.
on the current gen of consoles and
But it could
How big are
Or
man's
just
Yeah,
as
I
easily
feel.
be a miss, though. I feel.
yeah.
like how big are man's AIP even? Because I really don't remember anything from.
That's what I'm
Crysis
saying.
3.
Like,
all right,
story-wise,
I'm
it's not that
not-
good.
nothing was
I'm
go- I
hopping
know
into
aliens
straight
are there.
multiplayer. I'm not
Yeah.
playing the story. I'm hopping
It's
into
just
straight
gameplay
multiplayer.
I've
I
never
honestly
known.
just
It's
played
fun. I think
story,
the
but
story was
gameplay.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
who
think
was playing Crysis? for
not
the
not necessarily like the story.
I only
itself,
played the
but, like,
multiplayer
But
on
the
Crysis.
gameplay in the
cinematics
story.
and gameplay,
Yeah,
really
the
fun.
gameplay in the
man.
story was good, but the story-wise was not good.
I'll be
It's
that-
just
It
the
got
gameplay
crazy
in it.
because the aliens got involved.
But-
I remember that much.
Yeah, no, I strictly played the multiplayer on
That's
Crysis.
wow. This guy's like, I only played
Damn.
Halo Combat
Yeah.
Evolved, the
I
multiplayer.
think it'd be like worth look at.
Worth a
It was
Google.
pretty fun.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, guys. Yeah, but are you guys excited for Crysis?
Yeah, sure. I'm
Yeah.
optimistic.
See how hot my PC gets. It melts, it blows up.
Get that shit on my console. It's made for it.
It's on Game Pass.
Let's go.
Speaking of Games Pass, we might be getting Blizzard's next.
Yo,
Game.
facts.
They're releasing. They've announced that they are making an upcoming survival game set in a new universe. Who wants to take the lead on this one?
I don't know, because it's kind of crazy right now.
It's kind of crazy.
It's
Blizzard.
Yeah.
basically what they're saying. A lot of people inside and outside of Blizzard have really been stoked on this game, regardless of everything else going
That's
on.
what I've been reading here. It's wow.
You know, it's an upcoming survival, game set in a new universe, and it's still unannounced. There's no title to it, but a lot of people are stoked on it. It got the leading of the survival game project is Craig Amai, who previously worked on World of Warcraft back in the day, a lot of other stuff as well too, and he's been working on this game since about July 2017. He's also written on Twitter, once upon a time, this dream project was a humble pitch from my desktop. Now it's a full-time, and it's full of caring and passionate people sharing a vision I couldn't be
Be prouder of.
Sorry, I'm high right now. And like a lot of people are just stoked on this right now. There's a Blizzard game that's out there that we don't know about, but everyone seems to be excited about. And are you ready to step into another Blizzard world?
I'm personally I like a lot of survival games. But,
Amazon made their New World thing
Overwatch is the only
thinking
good
of
title
this
they got.
as it's supposed to be Blizzard's been doing genre defining stuff for a hot minute now. They made the team shooters as well, Overwatch and all that shit. Maybe they're gonna do this now with survival MMOs.
Could be
Alright.
hit, could be a miss.
personally, I think a lot of the survival games out there are like very like kind of janky and like kind of buggy. Don't necessarily like have everything together. But I think like based on all the other Blizzard games I've played, like especially Overwatch, like right when it launched, like it had such a layer of polish on it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how they implement like that kind of producing into a survival game and like how much that affects the immersion of like the survivability. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Is this some sort of Tarkov deal? Is this going to be a motherfucking
I don't-
like what? Like
We're definitely gonna have to hear more news before like we know
Yeah,
if it's good or
if, like,
bad.
the entire
But
thing's smooth. Like you like.
It
feel
could
like,
be
you know,
really
surviving
good.
in the jungle. You're not like if it's all like janky and stuff like you like
it's going to be Rust.
very aware you're playing a game. You know what I mean? The immersion.
The immersion in the community is what's going to come down to right now, right? And
Unannounced
because they have a
survival game.
large, it's very slim pickings.
yeah,
on
there's
here.
nothing, no news.
A lot of people are stoked on it.
Okay.
Should they be?
Where it's the first new IP since Overwatch, and then the Overwatch is the first new IP in like 15, 20 years. So
So there's a lot of
from
power
Blizzard,
behind it.
So
A lot of potential
it's,
fire.
it's big news, you know.
There's a bicycle there. Like, I wonder if there's gonna be any vehicle.
Yeah.
in the game.
There's skyscrapers right there.
And
on the
it
left
does look
side.
pretty
And
mystical.
there's a
It looks like
mystical
a
world right
floating,
there.
like, monolith.
From that picture, I'm getting kind of what's the word? Forspoken
Yeah,
vibe.
Yeah.
I'm
Percy
getting
Jackson
real.
and the
There's gonna be a
Olympians.
He's coming to
isekai,
Disney
bro.
Plus.
It's gonna be an isekai. They
Seen that?
travel to another
See
world.
that?
Yeah, like some fucking after school special. All right.
You know?
Jacob Tutu.
Yeah, facts.
Jacob too.
Or some what's that under the bridge one or the bridge one?
Oh yeah, with Elijah Wood in it. Over
Over
the
the
guard on
garden
the
wall?
bridge. Over the garden wall?
The actual movie. It's kind of like Narnia, but it's you know
Over the
that one?
edge.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
like a real
That-
bridge
that
to
movie-
Terabithia.
that
That movie was fucked. That
Wasn't
movie
that
fucked
Jumanji
me
shit?
up, dude. When the fucking girl died at the end.
Oh,
she
yeah.
like,
Facts.
hit her head and drowned. I was like, yo, that's dark. I wasn't ready to learn about death yet.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that movie messed me up. Actually, I was like, kids die? That's crazy.
Kids never die. American children don't die in films.
Yeah, it's crazy. But how are you guys feeling about the whole NFTs being implemented into your games, huh? Do you like your games with the side of NFTs?
If they're free.
I'm a
Hey,
little,
if we're getting them for free,
a little
you gotta pay
bittersweet.
for them.
I think there's a lot of potential, like what NFTs can do, like especially like trading in used games and like stuff you're not gonna keep anymore. But I think there's tons of potential for like big companies to also abuse that and like not make it a very consumer friendly avenue,
Yeah.
especially off the hop. So they're probably gonna like test the waters, like see how far they can get away with. You know what
It's
I
like
mean?
it's like
'Cause,
GameStop. like
Ubisoft,
trading store credit.
Ubisoft
Yeah.
is saying here that the company will proceed with its plans to implement non-fungible tokens in its games, claiming players just don't get it.
Who's man's?
Yeah, apparently here the Strategic Innovations Lab VP at Ubisoft, Nicolas Poyard, defended the publisher's plans to add NFTs to its game despite huge player backlash. He said, well, it was a reaction we were expecting. We know it's not an easy concept to grasp. And then he said, but Quartz is really just a first step that should lead to something bigger, something that will be more easily understood by our players.
Do you call us stupid?
Yes, he did.
This man said your stropes.
Nah, I think like there's
Nah,
a
I'm
proper outrage to it.
There is, of course.
It's being abused in like different ways to like get like different people to like buy into it and everything. But
I see in the same way, but like as like remember when everyone was really up in arms about loot boxes, and like we still are, and like there have to be new rules even created in gaming around loot boxes. I
Yeah.
feel like something like this is going to happen in the same way too, that we're going to gripe about it, we'll moan about it, but then it's still going to be a new reality. You know what I mean? If they just keep on going on with this sort of mentality about it, like it is what it is, guys. Deal with it. So I don't know what to really do, but I don't.
again, I think there's a lot.
If it's an option, I don't care.
There's a lot of ways they can use it for like a consumer friendly thing, but like a lot of like digital marketplace stuff, like by playing games and stuff, you like earn achievements or whatever. But
I just don't get it.
Right, that's something. But at the same time, too, like, it's a big risk too.
yeah,
like,
it's so easy for them to
but like,
abuse it. 'Cause it's so new.
cryptocurrencies, like like making it in the blockchain and stuff is so bad for like the environment too. Like, and them doing this too is gonna make such a big impact on the environment too. So
That's why I heard people
just saying, dropping that too. Like, like they're just gonna make a big hit for what?
Yeah,
It's
but-
just a big miss. It's not gonna go anywhere. I know it's not. There's a 90% chance of it not going nowhere.
Yeah, like Soccer 2 backed off on their stuff as well. Like when they brought up NFTs, the people were like, nope. And then they said no. But clearly Ubisoft is a little bit more fuck your life sort of heading. You know what I mean?
I mean, what are they trying to implement? Like, what kind of NFTs are we talking?
That's what the
Some
only-
Ubisoft
the
Connects
only
bullshit.
concept I could understand was something akin to GameStop, where if I'm trading in like whatever it is for some sort of in-store credit, where it's company dollars, all right? It's the old
Yeah.
scheme of company dollars.
Like they
And
said, their
I don't-
end game is like
yeah.
giving players the opportunity to like resell their items, like
Yeah,
the stuff they had in
so-
the game back, like maybe in like MMOs or like stuff like that, where they're not really like
And then people
those
can buy
items
those.
could actually be tied to like an actual real world economy instead of like having these off market like you have like CS:GO skins and stuff like that. I think that's the idea, But like, obviously, that's a very grandiose idea, and like with the conception of NFTs as it is, it's already very like contentious.
Yeah.
Maybe if this was dealt with something else without bringing in NFTs, it could be more of a, more of a cool idea.
I mean, when how Joey kind of explained it in like an MMO sort of fashion, where there's a game with an already like an in-world currency that you use, like that. I think that definitely makes more sense than just kind of doing like weapon skins and stuff like that. I don't know about that.
That's what people think. That's what you'd automatically think too. Like, what's the most whatever sort of random skins, and then shelling it back into a system where you can get in the bare minimum credit, right? That's what,
understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
we aren't smart enough to figure it out yet, and he's right.
Yeah, and then Ubisoft also. Yeah.
We'll see where it goes. There's a lot of bad.
Yeah, and then Ubisoft
Could go either way.
also in the news because you guys remember Hyperscape, or
Wait, what?
Or maybe you don't.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Maybe
don't
you
really.
don't.
Well, you better forget it.
Because guys, Hyperscape is going to be shutting down as of April 28th.
No.
Dookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
It was a battle royale. I remember when they launched it. I don't remember anybody really playing it.
Yeah, I don't think
we all
I
tried
don't
to
think
play it
any of
once.
us.
I
played it a little bit.
for the pod, and like actually I think some other friends of ours as well played that too, and they enjoyed it. Stateside, some of the boys, Hot Drops Pod.
Oh,
They hit me up about them Hyperscape because they're down to play. Yeah, I remember that. That was a long time ago. But yeah,
verticality.
it's gone now. We can't link up on that. We can link up with something else. Hopefully soon time.
That's not the Portal one. What's the Portal one called?
That's
No,
Splitgate.
That's Splitgate.
Oh,
That's
that's
Splitgate. It's
Splitgate.
Hyperscape long before Splitgate.
Pretty close.
And it's been shut down, and they're shutting it down soon enough. Was it expected? Yeah, of course. I think personally. But what did you guys think about that? You see it's coming. Who would you think was still playing Hyperscape in 2022? In 2021, who would you think was still playing Hyperscape?
I don't know, man. I actually didn't really play the game that much.
Yeah.
I like heard of it, and then I never heard of it again.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones that just kind of like
Big facts.
never regains the popularity it got at launch.
Yeah.
And they really pushed it hard too, because I think they tried to put like a esports. They try really to drive the esports for a version of it, and like have people play and stuff as well. Like they, fair enough. Plug what you do, because like that's important too. But
Yeah, I'm ready
You know.
to just.
see when it's full, the market's full.
Yeah,
That's all.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all. You knew the market was full when you put it out.
Game changer.
I think it
But you
was.
knew.
Yeah, it was launched at not the optimal time as
Yeah.
well. They tried
Mhm.
to,
Cover with marketing.
come onto the trend, but there's no. I don't think there's any more room for any more battle royales.
Yeah,
we haven't. Remember that one we were just talking about yesterday, that Cliff Blazinski did, that totally 80s one that they like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
dropped, and it was like,
Oh man.
Cliff Blazinski's out here producing Tony Award when he plays now, so we know where that will happen. So when you release a bad battle royale, yeah.
Like like what's Ubisoft gotta do now, bro? Like what's their next step?
Who knows,
That's what
man?
I'm saying.
What do you think would be good for them?
More quality games like Rainbow Six Extraction.
I'm
Code
dead.
provided by
It's a good
Ubisoft
Yo,
Canada.
did you like Rainbow Six Extraction that
Nah, I
much?
thought
Joey?
I-
It was
thought
good.
was-
I enjoyed it. It was pretty
That was
fun.
blunt.
I thought it was.
Siege with extra
This is
steps.
gonna be a popular opinion here, but I don't know. I thought the objectives were pretty weak, and it was just kind of riding on like the Rainbow Six base. Like it didn't really add anything. It was just kind of PVE. Like the objectives, the enemies didn't really do anything for me. It's kinda-
Understandable.
Mhm.
But that was
Rainbow
last,
Six didn't do anything.
that was
for
last
me,
week's
but-
podcast, though. That was
Yeah,
last
I did
week's.
enjoy playing with my friends though. That's
Where
it.
did-
I
where did it
enjoyed
happen
playing with
this
Spence.
time?
That's all.
So for February, we got a lot of games coming for us.
We do.
For the PlayStation 5, we got Life is Strange leading off on February 1st.
Yeah, Carter's way too fried right now to do this.
What?
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Bro,
do it.
what do you
He's
mean,
gonna
bro?
go way
on,
faster
on, this,
time.
on Dying Light 2 on February 4th.
We
We got
the news that's coming out about this one.
Trying to
Like
go
500
hotter?
hours, Dying Light 2 coming February 4th. That's coming a lot faster than I thought.
but the
it would.
actual story is only 20 hours. That's
No,
just
like 30
that's
hours.
just
buddy.
that's just to get one. But that's what they said. That's just to get
That's the main
100%
story,
in the
though.
game.
They said the main story and
But
side missions.
missions is 100
Like 80,
hours.
like
No,
80,
main
100.
mission and side missions is only 100 hours.
Only.
Then to get every collectible and everything else in the whole fucking game, That's 500 hours. They clarified that.
It's too much.
Yeah,
I
side
think
missions
that
only
was, like-
100 hours, bro.
think
That's
that-
just to get all the collectibles. Nobody's trying to do that. Like, let's be real.
Some people 100% the game.
But
He who has no life.
but all the side missions is only 100 hours, so it's not that
I mean,
much.
that's pretty long for a game, man. I'm
But
just saying
that's
that,
all
like,
the side missions. The,
That was
the whole
decent.
story mission's only 20
the
hours.
first game was like 17 hours or something like
Yeah,
that. It was
20
super
hours
short.
is a
35
regular
hours with the
regular
Yeah.
story mission.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed
Remember
Valhalla
how,
was
remember
like
how we
40
were going
hours.
through the list of games coming out in February?
I
And,
did.
and then we stopped at with the second fucking game.
That was
So
joy.
Can I
guys,
finish?
I
February
was saying this game
February
would've been tough.
February 8th.
You started going off
we
about
got
Dying Light,
Sifu
bro.
coming out.
Shut the fuck up.
February 15th, Dynasty Warriors. King of Fighters is dropping February 17th.
That's
of course,
for
we got
Wes?
a big one here for PlayStation with Horizon Forbidden West.
Dose.
Destiny 2 is coming out on February 22nd.
That's the Witch
with
Queen.
the Witch Queen expansion. And then we're also getting Monarch on February 22nd. Don't know what that is.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know about Grid Legends, so we'll skip that.
Elden Ring.
February 25th, guys.
25th.
And then Evil Dead is coming out on February 22nd.
Could be good, could be bad.
And yeah, guys. So that's
I swear there's some Xbox.
A lot of these are
There's
the
no
same.
Xbox.
there's no Xbox exclusives here.
Oh.
Yeah, guys.
PC there is though. 'Cause
Background.
PC's getting Total
Big BP
War.
background.
Yeah.
Total
PC's
War?
getting Total War 3 February 17th. That's a big deal. Don't ever
Total
deny
War 3,
that.
that's a big
Total War
title,
3. That's a
yeah.
big title, bro. I'm actually fucking amped for
Maybe I'll
that,
play it.
bro.
Oh, Total
Yo.
War Warhammer.
Total War Warhammer 3.
Only on PC.
Only on PC.
Oh,
Yeah.
I told Gabe he has to download it because it's free with Games Pass on PC.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Because I want to play it at least once in my life. Oh my god.
Yeah, guys. But
Jeez.
that pretty much wraps up all the news for this week. And yeah, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning into the show.
Big show.
You can catch us on our social media channels down below. On
Spotify
your
as well,
side. It's
too.
under Carter, actually. And you can catch Item 9 Gaming Weekly on all major podcast platforms like Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. And yeah, guys, we're going to have some good content coming out for you guys this week. Hopefully we'll get a Pokemon Arceus review from Carter. So he's going to be working hard on that this week for you guys. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And don't forget,
Get it out. Shout at the rooftops. This is great. This is the bee's knees, item 9.
yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, we will see you all later.